Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. This channel is called Scentolutions. My name is Anne and we're all about perfumes on here. So if you like this kind of content, if you like videos where we discuss perfumes and you like my content, please don't hesitate to click the subscribe button, the notification bell as well to let you know when I post a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always watching. So guys, today we're talking about one from the house of Al Haramain, and it's called Dazzle Intense. This is what the bottle looks like. Yep, I'll just show you what the pack looks like. And I like to do that just so that if you see it in a store, it will ring a bell. So this is what the pack looks like. Unfortunately, this got a bit, I think it had been in a hot place, or when it was being delivered, the sun was intense. Something happened and it got all sticky. So, I'm not going to put it here so that it doesn't take up too much space. Anyway, so this is Al Haramain. I first heard about this house from Paulina Scar. She's talked about this brand in a number of her videos. So I kind of got interested in it. And the other day I was doing some online shopping and I saw it for how much? It wasn't very expensive, somewhere between $30 to $40. I said, okay, why not? Let me try this perfume and experience something else. So there we go. That's how I was introduced to this house. Or rather, it's described in terms of the accords as a sweet, white, floral, fruity, vanillic, woody fragrance. There are other accords there, but I'm kind of reading out the ones I feel like I can relate to based on my use of this perfume. The notes in here are tangerine, elemi, and orange blossom in the opening. There is plum, jasmine, and orris in the mid, and then there's praline, vanilla, patchouli, and musk as the base. It's described as a fruity floral gourmand, marketed first as a feminine perfume, but now more as a unisex perfume. I didn't see too many recent reviews of this online. So most of the reviews I saw were from, like, let's say 4-5 years ago. It's not exactly a new perfume, but for me, anything that is new in my collection is new to me because there's so many gems that are new. So I don't put myself in that shackle of having to buy every new flanker, because most of the flankers or most of the new releases, to be honest, smell so much like their predecessors, or there's just a very generic smell that I get with all the new perfumes. So I'm like, I'd like to discover other things. Some of them might be slightly older, but you could find them in the gray market, online, that kind of thing. And so I'm trying to diversify, my options in terms of where I get perfumes, in terms of even the perfumes that I buy. And I don't want to tie myself or put myself in that bondage of having to look for new perfumes all the time. Anyway, for me, how did this perfume work out? The opening is fresh and somewhat balmy. That's to me. I definitely get a slightly citrusy scent in addition to a bit of a resinous quality in the opening of this perfume. The mid has that floral powdery texture, and this perfume actually gets sweeter as it dries down, but the sweetness is not cloying. It feels like it's grounded by the supporting base notes. So the dry down of this perfume is warm. It's really sexy and edgy, almost bordering on it's bordering on that fine line between a regular fruity floral and an oud inspired perfume. That's actually what I get with this. So you get the juicy plum note wrapped in vanilla, praline, musk, and patchouli. I actually do get all those facets as this perfume dries down. So for me, the experience is multi-layered, and this perfume takes me through, I would say, several transitions, which I enjoyed thoroughly in each stage. It lasts forever on my clothes, to be honest. I mean, this stayed on my clothes the whole day each time I wore it, and I could still smell it by the next day and the day after until I washed the clothes. On skin, or rather on my skin, it lasts about 6 hours. It projects really well too. So in the first 2 to 3 hours, the sillage is quite good. If you like this unisex perfumes, or rather, if you don't like unisex perfumes, if you don't like perfumes that are strong, you may not like this one. Just putting that out there. It can be a bit heavy. Also, because of how heavy it can get, I also won't recommend this for hot weather. But I'll say though that there's something a bit synthetic that hangs around this perfume, similar to what I've noticed in some Mancera perfumes. It's kind of like it just lingers through the scent, and I suspect it may be the LME note, because LME typically helps to add longevity to some ingredients in a perfume. So, typically LME would have this sharp balsamic edge, and if you inhale it a lot, it could come off a bit synthetic or so. So that, I think, is what I get from this. Overall, though, I'll give this a solid 7.5, especially because it's fairly affordable. Like I said, it's somewhere between 30 to 40 USD. So if you compare this to, your regular designer perfumes that may not even give you the same level of sillage, may not give you the same type of longevity, I feel like it's value for your money. Some people have compared this to La Vie Belle, which in some way I kind of see that. But this is, just think La Vie Belle, but a lot more edgy, more mysterious, and kind of deeper. That's how I would describe this. So all in all, a nice perfume. I really do like it. It's one that I'll share with my husband because he used it as well, and it kind of developed differently on him. Started off a bit feminine, but by the dry down, it had really meshed very well with his skin chemistry, and I felt like it turned out really, really nice on him as a guy, and it turned out very great on me as a woman as well. So very, very good for the purpose for which it is, which is a unisex fragrance. So if you watched till this point, guys, thank you so much. These are my thoughts on Al Haramain Dazzle Intense. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely, lovely day or night ahead. Bye.